Do you remember the Muppet Show?
Yeah, wait, why? Yeah, what?
You know the two that sat on the balcony, Rudolph and Statler, the old fellas that just used to moan about everything.
Yeah, is that you and Josh?
That's what we look like, yeah.
Fuck hell. This is Kuhn Cassius for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by an absolute legend in Adam Booth. Oh, you didn't like that?
I'm a legend, yeah.
Start again.
No, I'm not starting again. You are a legend, but this is all about Josh. Has it sunk in yet, Kelly, that you're not just a world champion, you're a legitimate world champion. There's a difference.
Yeah, it hasn't yet, Cassius. It hasn't yet, Cassius. It hasn't sunk in yet. Yeah, I reckon it'll take until I actually get the physical belt in my hands. I think I'll probably cry again for like another minute. My dad used to beat the life out of us when I was a kid and not cry, to beat all the tears out of us, and I've let him down. But to be fair, he was crying in the ring as well, so he can't talk. So I was let off there. So yeah, I don't get emotional in front of people, but I cried a fair bit on the weekend. It's crazy.
It's only been, how long has it been? 5 days. Have you actually watched the fight back?
Once.
You have watched it. Did you watch it together or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, listen, this leads me to my next question because, like, what's kind of happened in the last day or so with this appeal, etc. So just correct me if I'm wrong with anything, right? So the issue here is with this 10-10 scorecard, yeah, from Steve Gray, because they're saying that wasn't a 10-10, it was a 10-9 in favour of Murtazaliev, then this would have been a split draw.
Yeah, for me, it should have been.
Right. Okay. So is that the reason for the appeal? That one
It would appear to be. It would appear that the only tenuous thing that they're saying is that Steve Gray scored last round 10-10, which, although isn't necessarily preferred, it's within the scoring structure of the governing body. Steve Gray was entitled to score the round 10-10. If you prefix that with the fact that one judge had that round for Josh, and one judge had that for Murtazaliev, that discrepancy alone lets you know that it was a close round. So you can't make the assumption that it should have been given to Murtazaliev. So I think it's a shame that they're doing that, but obviously, ultimately, we're here now to celebrate and look forwards, not sideways or backwards. Only look forwards.
Right. Well, look, I'm not gonna bang on about this appeal, but what do you think? Do you think anything possibly would come out of it? That's what I'm going to ask.
Anything can happen in life. Anything can happen in life. But that's all I can say. You can't say yes or no. All I'm telling you is that we are only looking forward, not sideways or backwards.
And at the moment, I'm looking forward to a pistachio perfection roll here. And
we're in a coffee shop.
I think I might.
I don't know why I did like that.
Don't do that. That makes you sound like you're in Amsterdam. Don't do that.
Yeah, we're not in a coffee shop.
No, could be in a coffee shop.
Coffee shop. You definitely ain't. I know where you are. But yeah, it's been a few days now, and I suppose it's been a bit of a whirlwind few days for you, Josh. Just ask you if it's sunk in yet, but I mean, what a night on Saturday, just to reflect back on. What a night.
It got even better on Monday, but I went on the pitch. It was like I expected. I was like, I wasn't expecting anything, to be honest. As a response, I was just. I didn't know what I was expecting, but when I went on, and all the sudden, I'm telling you, the majority of Sunderland fans stopped in the stadium at half time, because normally going on before the match is the best thing because everyone's there. But they said, "Oh, you're going on half time," so I was like, "Sound no problem." Went on, and the reception was crazy. I brought in the tears on the pitch when I started cheering us. Obviously, I'm looking into the crowd. I'm seeing all my friends, all my family, and like I look at the Sunderland supporters. It's like just like me. Like I'm not like they're not. I thought they were cheering all about fans and stuff like that. These early fans, I was like, not fans, though, are they? Because I grew up on the same estate as these guys here. So how can I class them as fans of me? Do you know what I mean? They're just normal kids like me. So you fucking joking. We were riding motorbikes around the estate together when we were kids. Are you mad? So it was unbelievable meeting all the heroes like Peter Reid, Stephen Schwartz. Oh my God. Niall Quinn, man. Just a It was just unbelievable meeting footballers. That was like a box day in the summer. That will be a dream come true. And to be honest, how much support I had there the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if I do, because it was crazy. When they back you, they really back you.
Cougar, let me ask you a question, right? We've done loads of interviews. How do you feel about his win? Because you seem to have a different energy about you about this one.
What do you mean different energy? Give me context around that comment.
Warmer, happy.
Yeah.
You're
No.
normally miserable and awkward.
Like nice,
Yeah.
cool.
No, do you know what? Listen, obviously, like we do sit on the fence and on a lot of stuff, but on this occasion, we're like, I texted you in the week and I said, I'm fully invested in this, Adam. Yeah, get your messages up. I said, I'm fully Team Kelly in this. Did I write that to you or not?
You did.
Right. So
Did I fucking write that to you or not?
don't start mocking my.
Let me ask you. All right, let me ask you a question then.
I
Because,
love that.
because there was a lot of people that wanted Josh to win. There's a lot of experts or people that know boxing that wanted Josh to win, and the knock was Josh has got the skills to do it, but, and it was always a but. And
All
that
I
but-
said, listen, all I will say to that is, yeah, and I don't listen. We can't start
What's that you
dissecting.
got in your hand? What you got in your hand?
Do you know what this is?
That needs flipping. That does.
kitty catcher.
The kitty catcher.
This goes in here. It's a Play-Doh
Okay.
cake maker.
I'm glad to see you're developing.
Don't stop.
When you start giving that out like that, that's fucking
What I did say, and I'll be completely transparent with this, yeah. What I did say was, I feel like we have to see kind of a level from Josh that we previously probably haven't seen, which I believe that we're going to see on Saturday. So I did feel like from all your previous opponents and every night that you've had, this was something different and people shouldn't start downplaying Murtazaliev. No, don't start doing that now, because that geezer was a fucking killer coming into that. So don't start playing that down. But I said that Josh has got to find something that possibly we haven't seen that we'll see on Saturday. That was my exact wording. So
well.
You're not wrong.
take that how you will. I'm just saying. But I said to you, Adam, on the night, obviously it was a great moment for you, but for you, Adam, as a coach as well, I said to you, I'm really genuinely fucking happy for you. Like it's been a long process with Josh, and we haven't always consistency hasn't always been there because you've not had those kind of fights. But when we saw it, we fucking saw it. So long may it continue.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Was that a question or just a...
No, it was a
I don't know.
statement. It was a statement. It was a statement.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, let's talk business.
What
Let's talk business. What calls have you had about his next move, or what discussions have you had about his next move? Because it's been 5 days now, so
4 days.
4 days.
And we're planning to go and catch up with Eddie over the weekend. No serious conversations. If I'm honest, like I said, I'm going to go back to what I said, where people thought Josh had the skill set, but Murtazaliev was the favourite. So no one was really planning for Josh to have won that fight. Now we've come out the back end of it. The manner that he won, the way he carried himself, the way he performed in a way that people hadn't seen before, the reception at the arena, and the subsequent follow-on from Sunderland Football Club getting right behind him and really pushing now on wanting him to get into a stadium fight. I think it's sort of commercially, it's almost like all of us are taking a bit of a breather and thinking, okay, I've known he's world-class talent and potential superstar. It's almost like everyone else is playing catch-up now. So no hard discussions, just celebration, chatting to people like yourself and Simon Jordan and Lewis from Ring Magazine, and enjoying it, letting it marinate, and then we'll start conversations in due course. But he's now the world champion.
Do you know what I did find a little bit funny? It's like you just won the belt in the ring, and like really you're due either. I don't know what the IBF situation in terms of mandatory is like specifically, but surely like let you breathe a little bit. Like surely there's a voluntary there. Is there a voluntary situation there that could be had?
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, normally you have 9 months, and this was a mandatory. So normally there's a period about 9 months after you win the mandatory. But if I'm honest, for me, there's 2 fights. The big commercial domestic dust up that everyone likes against Conor Benn.
Yeah.
That may or may not happen because Conor might want to chase something else. But we'll see. We'll see what Eddie and the Zone and everyone wants. But that's that. Josh is a world champion. And as a champion, he's chasing a challenger. What he wants is to win all the belts. And there's a fella that picked up his second belt on Saturday, Xander Zayas.
Yeah.
Called Josh out 4, and he called Josh out 2 or 3 times. The fight I want is Xander Zayas for 3 belts at the Stadium of Light in the summer. That's what I want.
Unification. Bring it on. Might as well get the rest.
Let me just ask you a bit of a pointless, well, hypothetical situation. Would this be the same if Burrow had beat him? Would you still be chasing that?
It was a possibility.
Okay.
But you know, a fight with Xander Zayas, commercially and with the history of Xander Zayas and where Josh is at, I think is a sexier fight, so to speak. The fight with Abbas is more of a bit of an odd story because they were sparring partners.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not looking just to have like a top 15 voluntary defence. You're going straight in to try and get all these belts, yeah?
100%. It was there. If the option's there, I believe a big Zayas. If the option's there, fill the stadium, get Zayas over here. Like I said, on a full dark night in Sunderland on a Saturday, see what his balls are about then instead of being in Puerto Rico with all all nice and warm. Do you know what I mean? Come over here where people are screaming, "How am I?" and see what you're about, right? And man, I'm more than confident. I'm too mature for him. I've got too much skill. I've got too much experience. He's a young kid. He's really good, but he's stepping in there with a guy who's got too much for him. And I'm going to take 3 belts from him that night. And I'll be like, thank you again. I hope everyone writes us up again. Thank you very much. Honestly, when people write me off, I'll just come on top and try fight. This fight, other fights in the past, when they write us off, I'll come on top. So just let that marinate for a second. It's a marinated. Marinate.
So how was Talk Sport? Obviously, Simon nearly got his head taken off by Wilder yesterday, so I suppose you was a welcome addition today.
It's friendly, it did, wasn't it? I really like Simon. I've got time for him. He's intelligent. He knows how to ask the right questions. Obviously, he asked the wrong one to Wilder the other day. But I mean, I think that's his job to get reactions sometimes out of people. But I mean, you must have put him in the wrong place to get that sort of reaction because that just went all off. That went skewy, all off the side, all went left. And I was like, whoa. But I get on with Simon. I think he's a good guy. He's got a good heart. His heart's in the right place. And mate, Jim as well.
Deontay's an alpha male. And journalistically, I think Simon's an alpha male as well. And I think he prodded him. He definitely prodded him a little bit. And Deontay reacted.
Yeah, I mean, I did speak to Simon yesterday, and yeah, it was a bit of a mad situation because a lot of people commenting without really knowing the context of what angle Wilder was going from. But
he was spotted in JD Sports buying a gum shield this morning.
Simon?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he's very supportive of you, the pair of you actually. Like he wants, like, obviously having your fight on, which is not ideal to have it on the same night as Teofimo and Shakur. We all know that, but like people need to kind of realise and appreciate kind of what happened in Newcastle on Saturday foremost.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Right, have you guys got anything else to say, or just?
We're running on fumes at the moment. It's like a couple of hours sleep here, a couple of hours sleep there.
I will say one thing: your team is going to get battered at the Emirates on Saturday. Just be prepared for that, all right? Your team,
me?
Yeah.
Not me.
I know that, but I was looking. I thought you talking both of us. I don't think so. To be honest with you, what was it? A draw at home?
2-2 draw, yeah. I don't think you get bad. No, I don't think you're bad, but we need to win.
It was a draw at home. We've never lost at home. We're one of the only teams in the Premier League who don't lose at home. That's why when I go back to that stadium, I'm not losing every fight after there. It's back there. Even if they offer me Las Vegas, I'll say, back
Link,
stadium live.
see that seamless link he just made there.
Yeah, I did.
Back.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for it. It didn't fit me. ADHD. But yeah, don't worry. If we'll have a little bet then. We'll have a little bet for Saturday.
All right.
What's your wager?
I haven't got world title money though. So what are you saying?
What?
I haven't got world title money, have I?
I'm
20 quid. 20 quid.
£25.
Yeah,
He's upped it.
let's go.
30.
Yeah. What for?
Well, yeah, what is it?
It's just a win.
What's the bet?
Straight win. Straight win. Draw cancels it out.
Oh, hold on.
Straight win.
Right. What about if there's
No, you said what if they just don't have to lose?
No, that's not fair.
Of course it's fair.
No,
How much you spent on your
No,
squad?
no.
You be a shit boxer more because that there. You just says, we're gonna fucking absolutely smash it, and then when the money comes in, whoa, you can't have a
You
draw.
can't be a team that can afford to leave Eze on the bench and not think that you got the upper hand.
Yeah.
So what?
Ballard's a
hold
fucking
on a minute. Hold on. I'm giving you the Sunderland win and the draw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diarra.
£25. £25. All right.
Is that with each of us or just him?
You're nothing to do with it, Palace boy.
Oh, yes, he was at the match the other day, so he's off now. He's off red and white, and he's going to wear red and white coming into this.
Are you going?
I am going. Yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
Right. Sweet.
£25 it is in, Josh.
Well, I'll be watching on stream because we'll be away, so I'll be watching on stream. So yeah. So
All right.
next time I see you, just get that little score and a bit ready for us.
Yeah, 25. Right, guys, thank you very much for your time. And listen, when you've got news, let us know. But like I said, just stunning night in Newcastle. Absolutely stunning. So well done, all you lot. Not just you two, but your whole team as well, you know.
Thank you, man. Thank you. God bless you. Cheers, bro.
Irie.
Irie.
I win.